ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from The Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode of City Skylines. I kind of been thinking for the past few minutes now, hours actually, of what I wanted to do. And there is quite a lot I want to do. I want to get rid of this area because I kind of forgot, I don't know how, but I kind of forgot that offices actually are also industry. So I could just put clean industry along this road here. I will also be putting offices along this road. So that's cool. The level 3 roads. So there will be offices here eventually as well. Next up, I also want to get rid of this. Yes. Indeed, this is going to be an interesting one to try and get rid of. And once I do get rid of this, I want this stuff will go away. How the ground looks disgusting, it will go away and look normal again. Um, so I do want to get rid of all this, and then kind of wait until it looks good again. And most of the roads I'm going to get rid of. Most of these roads are kind of stupid. But for an industry, it doesn't really matter. This will be gone as well. There won't be a connection here anymore. I'm also going to get rid of this. So basically from this road up, this whole little rectangle area will be for things like services like this. Because we already have, we have this industry for the oil. We have this for the farming. And we have this for the forest. All we need left is ore. And we can get this to actually have access to the ore. Now we have plenty of it. We can also go and get this if we wanted to. I'm planning on having the main city in this kind of like area. Basically around the lake, but mostly here. I feel like this area will be the main city. The only thing is you can only go out 2 from the middle. I mean, you can have your starting location anywhere, but I did the middle, just like normal. So this is 1, and there's 2, so yeah, I don't know how much of this lake is actually attainable, but we do have tons of money, so I don't really care about that. So I can just do this, and that is actually as far as we can go that way. And for some reason it's not letting us buy anymore. I'm pretty sure I have the thing unlocked where you can buy more than 5 or whatever it is. So I don't know what's going on there. Something strange is going on there. I don't know. I was just going to get more stuff, but I guess we can't. But we can see how far this goes out. So I think somewhere's around here is where it'll end. So we can get this, I think, unless this is it. I don't know why it's being weird. Maybe you can only have a limited amount at certain points. I don't know. I mean, every time I watch people play this game, most people just have it all unlocked right away. So I don't know if it's a progression thing. Hopefully not. Or maybe hopefully so. I don't know. Um, so I won't be able to set this up. I was gonna just I have some ideas for roads that are at different angles, so that when they grow out, when this the main city grows out, it'll be like really awesome looking. But whatever. I'll probably forget about that now because the game is retarded. Next up is here. I, of course, want to get this taken care of. As you can see, it kind of overlaps a little bit, so it's being a little weird. Hmm. Like right here, it's still good. But then here, it gets a little fucky. Anyways, let's get all back again. Not exactly sure where I want to go here. Let's get rid of the road guidelines. That would be a bit too much. So let's delete that. Move it up a bit. Make sure we definitely want the road guidelines, but I think it's the road length we don't want. All this stuff is just really annoying. Well, on this side it works, but this side it's a little wonky. And let's bring the road out here a little bit more, just so I can actually do that, and then get rid of this. And I don't want this to be destroyed, so there we go. And these peeps get mad at everything, but it matters not. Alright. And one right there. Another thing you may notice, we don't really need things like this anymore. We don't need this anymore because everything is connected up here, which is quite interesting. Did not expect to see something like that. But yeah, we don't need that there, so now we can see how much more we can get in here. This will be commercial along this road. And so we're going to get rid of this. Just make sure it's all taken care of. Don't want to get any of those buildings. Alright, that should be good, and next up is this. This is going to be an interesting bit to get rid of. We are going to get rid of this road here. And most of the roads here I'm going to get rid of and kind of do things over again. But I want to wait until all the things in this area are gone. There's going to be a few things like this where I'm going to have to move it down here. I also need to get rid of the roads here above this road. Might as well get rid of that as well. And so everything in this area will be gotten rid of. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have this road. I'm gonna continue this road here. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna have up in this area, but this will be like the limit where it does not connect here. Apparently it's gonna connect here though, but not in this area. And this will be the only like this type of industry left. I'm also gonna get rid of this because I don't know why that was there in the first place. This is just gonna be all of this, the oil stuff. And so we can get rid of this. And yeah, that is that. That is that. It's basically going to stay down in this area, and this industry is not going to be in this section here. In fact, this little area is probably the only outside section. I'm probably should move these. Make sure it's inside. Let's make sure it's right along. Yep, there we go. And then we can remove this. There we go. Back to good. And then we can get rid of this little section here. And make sure they know their boundaries. Alright, that should be it. And of course, this stays the same. This will probably be an area of its own, but for now, it's not an area anymore. And we're probably going to need lines once again once I unpause. Because It's gonna be a bit chaotic for a moment. I want this to be like services, though. I'm not gonna do anything with roads yet until the buildings start to disintegrate. Kind of what it looks like. Once they disintegrate and this starts to get better, then I'll start worrying about roads. Same with this area. And eventually this is going to pop up pretty high, and I'm going to finish this section out with office stuff, and I'll actually be moving this down in somewhere in this rectangle. So let's actually set up this section here. And then make sure it is done properly. There we go. But they can connect up here. I don't mind those two being together, or next to each other, I should say. But this is a no. I hate how it does, like, gets back the whole thing. It makes no sense to me. There we go. Alright, much better. But yeah, I'll be moving this service somewhere in this area once it's taken care of. I think that's the main thing I wanted to get rid of. Wanted to get rid of... This is a huge residential section. A bunch of different areas, but it's still a huge residential section. I don't know what this is going to be part of. This is a huge place, so I might actually bring this to be a part of this. Just make sure. Oh, connect. Man, it's very finicky. I don't know if you guys know that, but it certainly, most certainly is. There we go. And then we can get rid of this. And I like how it's snapping to the road to make it a little bit easier. There we go. Yes, I'm being a little finicky with the roads, but I don't care. Alright. So yeah, this will be residential eventually. Everybody's getting their notices right now, and time. Watch as all of this stuff goes away. Let's see how bad the electricity is going to be. These are not connected anymore. That's very strange. So let's get that back. And these are no longer connected. That I expected. And that is a coal plant, so that's why that is working. Anything else? These are still connected, it looks like, from right here. Everything else is good? Alright, so let's see what the damage is. So we have a boiler station, which I will be moving down into this section. We have a few recycling centers, which I will actually not keep in here. I'll put down in here as well. This will go down here. This will go in this section, though. This is a firehouse. I might just keep that here. These are offices. This is inland water treatment plant, so I'll have another one. Oh, it's an eco version. That's an interesting one. A recycling plant and a coal power plant. So yeah, all these things I will be getting rid of. Will be moving them along with all of this. They will go down into these sections. So first, I want to see which is the water stuff. It's an incineration. So this is water. What? Alright. We have gone to level 2. For oil. Let's look for structures. This is storage. I'm not gonna actually really do much of these. That is a storage though, and this is a warehouse which we don't need. There's the pyrolysis thing, which is this. So next up we'll get is this. And this doesn't connect up for some strange reason. There we go. Next up, we have the small oil pumps, but here we will have an oiling rig. So we'll put this right across from this. Eventually this will probably all be like this kind of stuff here. Alright, that should be good for now. So what I need to do here is, so this is like the oil plants, and I think that's incineration. So we have an incineration. Too bad I can't unclick, you know, have nothing in hand, so I can just click on these also, but whatever. So really looks like we have the oil, the incineration, and the coal, which I'm thinking on getting rid of the coal. It looks like this stuff does cause pollution. I'm not sure if that's true or not. 25, it's still some, not a lot, but... So I will have to find another recycling center and put a row of this as recycling. Like, what is this stuff? I'm thinking on getting rid of this road, like, in this area, and just having it straight across. But yeah, let's get rid of some of these roads. Ones that we don't really need right now. Alright. And also, there's a lot of this stuff that we don't need either. we will just connect it up here instead. And also, we don't need it here. Instead, we'll do it there. We don't need these for now. Once I figure out what I want to do with this stuff, then we'll be okay. I'm thinking on deleting the eco version. Let's see how good or bad it is. We have inland. Where's the eco version? So 45 pollution, 100 pollution, 10 noise, 2500, 4K, electricity 4800. So it's doubled electricity for half the amount of drain. So yeah, we don't want this. This is useless. I mean, yeah, the pollution is less, but this is already going to be pollution center down here. I think that's something everybody's going to have to understand. So I want to get rid of this. I want to bring... How big are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they are 7 wide. If I put them here, I want to like a whole section just for these things. And these roads here are really bothersome to me. I want to change them up a bit. But I gotta say, this is really fun redoing all this. We do need a lot of industry though, so let's get our let's get this stuff taken care of. That should be good. I will be moving this somewheres over in this area. Alright, they get the corners. I will be moving this though somewheres in here. What do we do though? What do we do? Well, first of all, I want to move this out of the way. Next up, we're going to get more here. Going to get rid of this road. More here. And for now, I'm going to put that there. Let's get more office work here. Can't tell if this is the office. No, it's not. I would like if these were color-coded better. Because it almost looks like I have a light blue here. But, okay, this is a good start. What I want to get rid of here is this, actually. I want to delete this and this. But, we're going to need a lot of electricity once we do that. We still need a lot more industry. That is good news to have. Did not expect to have industry problems, so that's It's nice to have. Yeah, that should be good. Let's start putting industry over this area now. Let's get this going. Oh, you guys are building weirdly. I do not approve. Do not like how that is. Did not expect that. But you guys now have some beachfront, and it's still rising. Damn. I'll just do a little bit more. There we go. And now I'll do a little bit of business. Oh, hate when that happens. I'm sure I clicked that many times and it just doesn't seem to... Actually, I think I already got this road taken care of. That's weird. Yeah, I already took care of that road, so now it's this road that we need to take care of. They did not take care... Okay, I need to redo these. Because they did not do 4. Okay, there you guys go. Now, you guys can build proper houses this time, please. There's so much chimes. I think that is when buildings level up. I think we're good with that. Let's get back to getting more industry. So, first of all, what's this? Firehouse. We need to bring a firehouse over in this area, maybe. I need to find an area that... What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of these down here, but first, let's make sure we have the roads marked out. And let's... Road guidelines, no. I want it to kind of keep going so that they're next to each other. Because right now they're kind of apart a bit. If you can see that. Hopefully they'll run along, it'll be 4 on each side. This side I don't really care about it as much. Oh, not a big one. And let's get all back. Alright. Okay. So, let's move these. We want it against this road. Let's move this. Let's pause, because messing around with water pipes here, so let's get the road behind. Alright, can I go up one? We're gonna have to do this an interesting way. So that way, as you can tell, it's completely just this row for the water stuff. And we can get this, relocate it. Over here as well. Not enough on the side. I was hoping to get one more. Honestly, what I could do is get rid of this road and what do we do? This. So one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7 more on this side. So let's bring this out a bit more. I think each one of these is 7. We can only do a minimum of 2. I think that's what we would have to do. Alright. And this is free, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so then we can bring... This whole block will be this stuff. This doesn't matter though, I'm gonna delete it. And we'll get rid of this as well. If we need another coal plant or whatever, then we'll just, you know, we'll move this over here for now. So that way this whole area is taken care of, and we can wait for this to get better again. Once it looks good again and has healed, I did quotes right there, then we can, then we can go back to it and fix it on up. So this is going to be the incineration district here, this little mark here, and this will be the the oil stuff. So if we need more oil, since I got rid of the coal, then we can do that. This, of course, is now going to need to be different, so I'm just going to put it over here now and get rid of this one. For the liquids, I want to connect it up to here, and then there we go. That should be good. Next up, too bad the boiler room would not work like right in this area. But yeah, we need at least one more of this, because I got rid of that other one. So this will be the inland water treatment plant section. This will be the incineration, which I almost feel like doing right next to these. I think there's enough here to do both sides. Yeah. So again, this is going to be a complete incineration section. So what we need to do now is this. And this one I don't want to be too far away. Like, this, on the other hand, is okay to have far away. But this, we want the trucks to kind of be close. Maybe I'll have this go back to being something industrial area stuff, but just recycling. Usually it's on the outside of town, as I'm sure everybody knows, because they've probably been to their own recycling unit, and it's literally on the outside, like out of city limits, usually. But I don't want it to be in this area, but I don't want it to be so far back here. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna delete... what? Yeah, I'm gonna delete this stuff. There'll just be a little road here for now. They're very happy that their road is gone. I don't know if they're so happy about me deleting them. Is that still straight? I think it is. I hate when that happens. Also, need to look up bulldozer crap. Well, there is enough for 4 on this side of the road, but the 4th one in the back just doesn't work. Too steep of a hill, maybe? I don't know. And the only reason why this isn't 4 is because of city limit line. What is this stuff? Well, that stuff is gonna disappear because it's not on a road. I could put a road here. It really looks like it bends out a bit, doesn't it? Honestly, I think it started bending out over this way. Well, I guess we'll just keep it, because it's a little off, but, well, it's always messing up at something. Alright, well, what can you do? I don't even know if I want it connected here now that I think about it. I just know I wanted this road to be like... the furthest that this could be. Like, there would have to be a road that goes along this area. Huh. I mean, I could just line them up here. Put that on this side, and then this on this side, and then this on this side, And then I'm gonna have to get rid of this road so I can have another one. Like on this side. So how many squares is it? It's just a normal 4, so I actually have to have this much right here. Should be good. We need the road to be here. I don't know if that's an actual 4. It looks like a weird 4, but not quite. I need to bring it out just a bit. Not there. But I guess this is the only place. Let's get rid of all of this. Maybe put it right there. For some reason the road goes a little wonky there. It doesn't go straight. That should be good enough. There we go. So I can now start putting the other 2 over here. And now this road is kind of useless. So I'm gonna actually get rid of the road here. And then just have a road here. Like in the middle or something. I think, let's see, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can have one more right here. Make sure that is all good. I want to get rid of this as well. We'll put this right over here. That looked retarded. And we'll give them this, as well as giving them all of this. This is all now on their side, so that looks weird. So let's make sure we get the proper here. That should be good. Oh, and let's go with speed again. Make sure everything is watered up. Oh, that's right, we don't need any of this junk anymore. Nobody's living here yet. I also don't need... Wait. I do still need that. Let's see, so I got rid of the coal power plant and that is still doing good. The electricity, that is. Heating is still good. Water and sewage is still good. We definitely do not need any more of this. So let's finally go and finish putting more this stuff. Let's get that taken care of. And that will actually be a house, because it's actually here. That will be nothing. I'm pretty sure the places with just one square is still a pretty huge size, but it looks stupid when you're zoomed out this far. I don't think I will be putting any businesses past this location. I think that is it. Once this cleans up, we will actually be adding a few more roads. I'm gonna add one of them right now. As you can probably guess, yes, indeed. And I'm actually going to do tree in the middle. And I'm also going to upgrade these. And I'm also going to get this back to the fucking bullshit it's supposed to be. That should be good. And now we need a shit ton of industry. Well, first of all, let's check junctions. This should be stop sign or stoplights. These are stop signs. Let's make sure this is all taken care of very well. Stop sign there, stop sign there. Stop lights, or traffic lights, whatever you want to call it. Traffic lights there. Stop sign. Nothing. Stop sign. Yeah, sometimes I forget that I need to do this stuff. I mean, I probably don't need to do it in this area, but oh well. Stoplights there as well. I think it's all good. And I already did that, so that's good. That's just a stop sign. Let's just make this, there we go. We don't need a stoplight here. Put stop signs. As you guys can probably see, this is mostly a kind of fixing junk up kind of thing. Like, why are stoplights here instead of stop signs? You know, minor stuff like that just irks me. This is full up. We almost are at 15k, so we will be able to get the crematoriums. So I don't know, but like, if I get 15k and I'm able to get the stuff, and then I go back under 15k, am I just not allowed to buy it anymore? Or is it just once you get to it, you keep it kind of thing? I've never really paid attention to that. Sometimes it gets all wonky here. Alright. Completely forgot about these bros. Water should be good now. Electricity, on the other hand, man, you guys are so close to getting it just without having this stupid bullshit. That should do. I think they were the only ones not with electricity. Alright, let's get back to traffic stuff. That's good. I think most things are taken care of. get this taken care of. I hate how I did it before. Alright. I think it's much better now. Stop sign there. And a stop sign here. Man, I feel like I'm just finding more and more roads that I haven't worked on. Yeah, so this is just a fixing episode, not really much of building new things. I mean, technically there is, but this whole area I'm okay with. Most of the neighborhoods I don't mind. Once they get to the like roads like this, I do mind. And of course we need stoplights here. And just a stop sign there, and here, and here, there, and there. That should be good. I think stop signs there should be good, honestly. I think we took care of the traffic. No, stoplights there. Yeah, so some of these stoplights were... The traffic routes was something I was thinking about doing as well when I like first played, testing out, seeing things I wanted to do for this episode. The stoplights were something one of the first things I thought of, and funny enough, it's one of the last things I thought of this time around. So this is very lovely right now. We can for sure get some roads off into this thing. The only thing is we don't need any more residential. But this area is here ready for some residential. What we do need though, strangely enough, is this. So let's delete this, because for some strange reason it was still that. Alright, let's just get fill tool. Get rid of that. Alright, let's get rid of that one dot back there. And we'll get these and these and... No, not that. That actually should be part of this. There we go. We now have a shit ton of residential here, and by residential, as I was saying it, I was like, no. But yeah, we have a bunch of this junk, also known as office work. And strangely enough, this is not a 3. There we go. Mucho dinero. We still need more. Damn. We are like in an industry boom. That is amazing. Let's get rid of that. That looks lame. Alright. So this side will be some office work. That should be good enough. So let's go and get some water. Alright. That should be good enough. Now we just need an electricity thing running over here. We will actually have that running across the highway. And we almost need another electrical thing, which I can put right here. For some reason, they decided to put their work here, which I don't remember doing that, but okay. You can go too. I need oil. There we go. I could have moved the road over one, but now we have this small little space here. And I'm just gonna be very strange about it and actually put some trees here. I don't think it's actually gonna do anything. It's not gonna bring any more happiness into this hellscape here, but you know what? If you can do it and it's not bad, then why not? Oh, we still need... I'm just gonna connect the water up. There we go. Right. Water's connected around the... If I just... The land, I sunk it down too far, sure. But if I had brought the water level up to, like, around here, then it wouldn't have looked like it was fucking weird, you know? And we have this area over here, so I can set up an ore mining facility. Kind of like... I wanted it near there, but... If I keep it to this side... I could move this down now. Have it, like, right here. And then have the ore one, like, right here. I might do that. Looks like a peen. Now we want to... I forgot how I did this. I think I just go to this now. And then I get a road out here. And have this open so I can see, or maybe have this open. Nope, can't. I think I can have a road right here. That was the lamest road I've ever seen. And then let's delete some of this. And okay, it's being a little gay there, but whatever. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit hard work to get that down there, I think. But I believe it can be done. How steep is it? Oh, that's okay. Come on, game. Don't be lame. I have to end the video now soon, game. Don't be gay. So, can't go on this road, so this is useless. And this road didn't work. Why? Okay, because this bullshit thing was right here. Alright. Get rid of... I really need to find the shortcut key to get the bulldozer because that's pissing me off. Man, it just does not like to do anything. There we go. Okay. And now I can finally put this right here. And we can get a small ore mine and an ore grinding mill. I don't want this kind of thing, but I mean, I guess I suppose I can or not. It's being a little lame here. Gotta love that this video has been one huge ass mess. Alright. Okay, got the ore mine going. All we need now is... I think we got... All I need now is this. I don't really need the storage, but... I mean... It's better than nothing. It doesn't seem to want to be anywhere. Bit retarded, but you know what? Whatever. Now all we need is water. And it likes to be a little bitch here. There we go, that's better. Grand. Now all we need is the electricity to get out of here. Or, yeah, let's just go with that. Alright. Oh, and since I put these far away, I will be having more of them, that's why I put it far out. Although it probably would be just better to go here and then move it out so let's do that. And I think that's going to be ending this episode. It wasn't quite how I wanted to do everything, but we're getting closer. I don't like this here because it's still not cleaning this section up. It's going too far out. And there's still a bit of something here, so I don't know what that is. I don't think the bus stop is doing it. I guess it's the boiler. The only place I can think of on putting the boiler, I would like to put it here, but there's only 2 slots left. Or 3. This is 5 by 4. 6 by 4. This will be the last thing we do, is get rid of this. And by getting rid of it, I mean we're going to move it. Man, so close. I'm just going to put it like right here. Technically, it's in the city limits, you fucking pieces of dog shit. Fucking assholes. Well, whatever. I guess we'll have to put it here. Alright. And we're gonna get rid of... Man, I want to get rid of a lot of this bullshit here. This looks retarded. But, alright. That takes care of that, I suppose. Yeah, we'll worry about all this junk later and fixing the pipes up so they look better. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Love you all, peace to you, and as always, stay safe.